She was my shopping buddy, my travel buddy, my fashion advice, my relationship advice, and my biggest role model. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be just like her. Just this past August, we got to take a trip to Switzerland together, which is an opportunity not many kids get for their graduation gift. Not only did I get to experience so many new things, but I got to spend a week with my favorite person. I remember one specific conversation we had on the last night of the trip. She said to me, "You realize now how cool your mom is, don't you?" Little did she know, I've always thought she was the coolest person in the world. Nobody ever measured up to the amount of fun me and my mom had. My entire life I've watched my mom. I've watched her work, parent, build relationships, and build a career for herself. The entire time, I noticed my mom found a way to enjoy every step. Even when you could tell it wasn't easy, she found the joy in everything. My mom is absolutely my biggest inspiration in life. So yes, Mom, I know how cool you are. I've always known. Switzerland just made you a little bit cooler. As you all know, Lindsey is one of a kind. There's nobody quite like her, and I really don't believe there ever will be. I can only dream of being half the woman she was. My mom was insanely wise in ways I'll never understand. She understood me more than anyone ever will. She told me things about myself that I didn't even know. Whether it was talking me through boy problems, college recruiting, finding a job, dealing with the mean girls, or planning my future, she always knew what to say, and she was always right. I could never tell her that though. I would swear, I can figure it out myself. I don't need to ask for help. Without even asking, she knew exactly what I needed every single time. She saw completely through me, and that terrified me about her. It was her superpower. These past few weeks, I've caught myself wondering over and over again, what am I going to do now? Who am I going to go to? While I had countless people to talk to, complain to, and go to for advice, my mom was always different. With my mom, I could be completely myself, completely raw and vulnerable. Never once did she make me feel anything less than worthy. This is the impact my mom had on everyone. I truly believe that every life my mom touched was changed for the better. She was so confident, yet still humble, and she was so direct, yet still gentle. My mom did so much for me, while still raising me to be independent. She was always the extra shove for me to stand up for myself. I learned to communicate better because of her. I watched her lead those thousands of women throughout her lifetime, pushing me to be the leader I am. Her confidence was beyond inspiring. I saw the way she was so unapologetically herself, and it made me strive for that. Throughout high school, there were so many times when I was drained. Mom, I have no friends. Mom, I'm stressed. Mom, I failed the test. Mom, I don't know if I'm good enough. Every single time one of these problems would come up, my mom was calm. She was always content. She knew just what I needed to hear. Trust the process, she would tell me over and over again. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. She helped me become the person I am today. I don't know how she did it. I truly don't. I experienced my mom get knocked down over and over again, and every single time, she got right back up. I watched her build her career, then I watched her start from scratch and build a new one. That is something not many can do, but my mom could. One of the things my mom told me while I was talking to her in her hospital room was that she believes she's lived more life in 45 years than most people get in 80. This seemed like an odd statement to me. Who would be okay with just 45 years of life? I thought about this, and I now so strongly believe my mom truly did live every day as if it was her last. Every bump in the road, she saw an opportunity. Something didn't go her way. She didn't sit around and mope about it. She figured out how to make it go her way. While I was going through my recruitment for volleyball, I would sit in my mom's office for hours, almost every day, making lists of the schools I liked and sending emails. Got so many emails back telling me they weren't interested in me. And this humbled me fast. I debated for weeks if I even wanted to play in college. Maybe my dream wasn't realistic. Every time I got one of those emails, my mom would take that school off the list and move on. She told me over and over again that where I end up is all a part of God's plan. She would tell me I worked too hard for this to give up. Giving up has never been an option in our home. She gave me the confidence I needed to keep going, reassured me that I was good enough, that I did deserve to accomplish my dream. Because of her, I'm living in what I wanted for so long. The most important thing my mom taught me is that I can. If I want to do it, I can. It won't be easy, and at times it will suck, but as long as I want to put the work in, I can. And that's exactly what she did, and that's exactly what I'll continue to do. I'm so determined to live in my mom's legacy, and I will make sure that everyone knows that the person who made me was my mom.